Welcome back, viewers at home, and you're still tuned in right here on INX Prime Channel 345. Get ready for a heart-pumping day of football action. Now, the Azaadville Soccer Club is hosting a fundraising tournament, and they're inviting everyone in town to join in on the excitement. Now, this tournament promises to showcase the best teams around and raise funds for a community in need. So grab your jersey, lace up, and prepare for a soccer experience like no other. Now, joining us for this conversation is Ahmed Dawood, the chairman of the Azaadville United Football Club, and Nazeer, Gaffoor, who is the coach. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to INX Prime.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having us. I hope you can hear us. We're actually on the field, so our audio is not going to be that great, but hope it survives.
Alhamdulillah, at the moment the audio is amazing. And if you can just tell us a bit in terms of about the soccer club in Azaadville.
Okay, I'll take that one. So, look, from a football club, and I'm glad you started with that question. And instead of talking about the tournament, because there's no tournament without Azaadville United Football Club. This club has been in existence for over 40 years now. Founded on the shoulders of some really big hitters in terms of community people, the likes of Uncle Suli, Marhum Aslam Khan, Marhum Uncle Bloms, as we fondly know him as. They put in some sterling work in the years gone by, and their intention was always to bring the community together, to bring the boys into a safe place, safe environment, to play some football, to do something healthy, to be off the streets. And alhamdulillah, they achieved that with very little resources at that time. As the years progressed, obviously, as succession has it, they handed over to the likes of Bilal Patel, Yusuf Gaffoor, Masood Daya, who took over the club, who again followed in their footsteps, did some fantastic work with the same intentions, though. Always founded, always looked at through the same lens, and that being keeping the kids off the street, giving them a safe environment. Being able to rear them, mold them, a certain example for them. And, one of the other things that the club always wanted to do is always give the platform and opportunity for the youngsters, not like myself, I'm quite old now, but like Nazeer Gaffoor, to give back to the community. And alhamdulillah, they have come to the fore, and they have, when I say they, a lot of youngsters like Nazeer and a few others who have come to the fore and given their time to the community. So Azaadville United Football Club is a social community club. It's not a development club. It is not, it's not there to make money. We don't make any money from it. It's something done purely for the kids. And guys like Nazeer Gaffoor and others have no kids in the club. They have no vested interest. They're still young, no kids at the point in time, but no vested interest. Yet they're there week in, week out, coaching the youngsters, giving back to the community, and that's what it's about, and that's what the club is based on. Then obviously, as we have a succession, club handed over, I took over with the likes of Nazeer, Mohammed Mehta, etc., who took over, and again on the same foundation, building on the same principles, wanting a safe place for the kids, making soccer accessible to them, and easily accessible, but a structured way of football. So it's not just, come and play a game. We enter into leagues. It's a very structured football club from their perspective. So that's Azaadville United Football Club in a nutshell. If I had to sum it up in one word, it's all about the community, or in one sentence, it's all about the community, it's all about the kids, and that's what we're here for.
Now, just hearing from Mr. Ahmed in terms of speaking about, what the football club is all about and how it gives back and create that impact within the community. I want to hear from you, Nazeer, in terms of what really motivated the Azaadville Soccer Club to now decide on hosting this particular fundraise.
Okay, so the Azaadville United Football Club annual tournament is hosted obviously annually, and it's been running for quite a few years now. The tournament itself is for community upliftment, obviously for the players of the club first, and then obviously to invite those football teams that are in and around Azaadville. With regards to fundraising, the tournament is done purely for Azaadville United, for the kids. Obviously the funds from the tournament is then used for our banquets and stuff like that. But the whole idea of the tournament is to bring the community together. And Azaadville being such a strong community and doing things collectively and together, I think this tournament really brings the whole community together. And you can see today, the people are out in their numbers, and it's going to be a good weekend, inshallah.
Inshallah. Now, I know in the intro I did invite a lot of our viewers to join in into the tournament, but I believe right now I'd ask from you in terms of when and where will the tournament take place. Would it be a period of a day, or is going to run through the course of the weekend, as well as what time does it start and then what time does it end in that regard?
So we're actually at the tournament at this point in time. In fact, I'm just going to turn my camera but I'm just going to show you. We actually we just came off the field for this interview. So the tournament has already commenced. Today is for the seniors, what we call the open group, those 18 and above to play, and for the over 35s. And the over 35s is something we're very passionate about. It brings our community elders together. Although we call it over 35s, a lot of the guys playing into their 50s. So it's good to see the old guys come back. So today is day one of the tournament. Usually ends a bit late, ends around 11 o'clock thereabouts. And then tomorrow we have the next few divisions, which is the under 13s, 15s, 16s, and 18s. And then on Sunday, that's our fun day. That's what we, as the Azaadville United Football Club, that's our pride and joy, if I can call it that. It's a day for the kids. We have from the under 6s coming out, under 6s, under 7s, under 8s, all the way until under 10s. We are one of the very few football clubs that still actually keep our under 6s to under 9s, from under 6, under 7, under 8, under 9, non-competitive. Meaning that you all come, you have a good time. There is no you won, you lost. We all winners, especially for the kids. One of the very few football clubs that still keep it non-competitive. In fact, to a point where, sometimes we have clubs not wanting to come because it's non-competitive, but we insist on it. It's for the kids. We actually have, if any of the viewers were here last year, they would understand, it's full of fun and games. So between the fixtures, we have some giveaways, some games that happen for the kids, for the siblings, for the young ones. Last year, we had a mascot interrupt all our soccer games coming onto the field. It was Paw Patrol, Marshall, I think it is, who came onto the field and gave the kids some stuff, and we did some games. It's all about the kids on a Sunday. It's all about the family day. And that usually starts early in the morning, and we're done about 3 o'clock.
Now, just speaking with regards to the teams who will be playing in the tournament itself, I want to know how were the teams, selected in that sense, and how many teams will be participating? And not forgetting, is there any format for the tournament itself?
I think I got most of that question. So I'll answer part of it, and I'll ask Nazeer to answer the rest, the parts that I didn't hear. In terms of how many teams have we got confirmed throughout the weekend, over 104 teams, 104 plus teams confirmed for the community. So expecting quite a huge crowd. We also have, the pop-up stalls going, the community coming through. Teams are not selected per se. It's open to anyone and everyone. It's about coming together and having fun. It's not all about the win. It's not all about the trophy. Yes, there is trophies. Yes, there is medals. In some cases, in the senior divisions, there might be some prize money. But it's all about coming out as a community and having fun. I don't know if Nazeer wants to add to that.
Like Uncle Ahmed was saying, the Friday is our curtain raiser. Obviously, the opens and over 35s. Teams from Azaadville itself, from Johannesburg and around Azaadville, come to participate. Obviously, it's a nice atmosphere and a nice vibe because the over 35s bring the atmosphere, and the opens bring the competitiveness. And then on to Saturday and Sunday, obviously for the kids, for the juniors, we're expecting huge crowds and a success.
Inshallah.
Now, with our viewers tuned in this evening, what would be your parting shot for them to actually join into the tournament, as well as support, or rather continue supporting the soccer club?
So, my 2 cents on that is continue supporting all social community-based soccer clubs. So I'm not talking about Azaadville United. I'm talking about any club out there that's doing this for the kids, that's keeping the kids out of harm's way, keeping them in a safe environment. go out and support those clubs. It's not just Azaadville United that's hosting a tournament. All these clubs are hosting a tournament. In fact, this very same weekend, we know Sao Paulo is hosting a tournament. Wishing them best of luck, wishing them, all of the success. And based in Lens, the community of Lens, go out, support them. Communities around us, come out, support us. Wherever there's a community-based club, go out and support them. They're doing good work. They're sacrificing their own time for the kids. And that would be my advice and parting shot in that sense.
Jazakallah so much, gentlemen. We're wishing you nothing short of the best. May you guys make the target that will ultimately make sure that the club continues to run successfully, because at the end of the day, it's not about just the tournament itself, but the good work the club gets to do in terms of keeping the kids out from the streets and making actually them use their time in a very constructive and meaningful way. But Jazakallah so much, gentlemen.
Jazakallah.
Viewers at home, that was my conversation between Ahmed Dawood as well as Nazeer, Gaffoor, who are sharing in about the tournament that is currently taking place, and it will be going on through the weekend. So make sure you make it out there, support them either by buying a food or two, or just taking part in the tournament itself. You got to keep shape. It's summer now. You got to look good. You got to have the summer body. But that's where we close it off for now.